Robot vacuums. One of my favorite smart home categories because guess what? Yours truly is one of the biggest neat freaks on the planet. So I love me some robot vacuums. I use mine every day. Today, that's obviously what we're talking about. I'm going to talk about 3 of the most popular on the market. I'm going to tell you the key features. We're going to compare them, and I'm going to tell you who each one of them might be for. And that's what we're doing. So let's get to it. What up, everybody? It's George Langabeer with SilverHammer Surveillance, once again coming to you from Voltage Studio. Here on the channel, we talk smart home tech, we talk home security, we have videos weekly. Follow me on the socials, specifically Instagram, where I give you a little more insight into the man behind SilverHammer Surveillance. We talk the smart home, we talk home security there as well. And then I've also been sharing my health journey because unfortunately I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer back in October 2022. Now I am currently kicking cancer's ass and I plan to continue to do so, but it's very important that I share that journey and spread awareness. So we've been doing that more on Instagram lately. So please check us out on the gram. All right, today, once again, we're talking robot vacuums, one of my favorite smart home categories because heck yes, I am one of the biggest neat freaks on the planet. We're talking 3 robot vacuums from Ecovacs. We're talking about the D-Bot X2 Omni. We're talking about the D-Bot T20 Omni and the Yeedi Cube. Now what happened here is I did a review on the D-Bot X2 Omni about a month or so ago. Ecovacs saw that, they liked it. They reached out to me and asked if they wanted to add 2 more to the mix, would I compare? And I said, heck yes. So for full disclosure, I paid for the D-Bot X2 Omni with my own money, and then they sent me the T20 Omni and the Yeedi Cube. Now, just for clarification purposes, the Yeedi Cube is just an offshoot brand of Ecovacs. So it does have its own app, but it is technically an Ecovacs vacuum. So I'm going to give you the rundown on all 3, the key features of all 3, the key differences for each, and then which consumer each one might be for. So let's start with a little rundown. Starting with the D-Bot X2 Omni, this is the top of the line. This is their flagship cutting edge technology, all-in-one robot vacuum. They say it's the best in class cleaning experience with advanced features and technology. Moving on to the T20 Omni, this is Ecovacs' flagship cost-effective all-in-one robot vacuum. The T20 is practical, affordable, and powerful. Ecovacs says it's budget-friendly while still combining a robot vacuum and hot water washing and cloth lifting mopping features. And that takes us to the Yeedi Cube. Now this is the cheapest entry-level all-in-one vacuum on this list. And it is affordable yet powerful. And it is the cheapest entry-level robot vacuum that still meets your daily cleaning needs. Okay, so that was a brief overview of all 3. Let's talk about the key features of all 3, starting with the D-Bot X2 Omni. Now the X2 is all about 2 things, the cutting edge technology and the powerful cleaning. For the cutting edge technology, we got dual laser LiDAR for the navigation, we've got dynamic obstacle avoidance, and we've got AI/VI 3D 2.0. As far as the powerful cleaning, we got 8,000 PA of suction power, which is hardcore suction power. It's got mop lifting plus Osmo mopping, which is OZMO, plus hot water mop washing. It's got that new flat, super thin square design, which makes it easier to go underneath things as it's navigating. Moving on to the D-Bot T20 Omni. You got 6,000 PA of suction power, so a little less than the X2 Omni, but still a very good suction power rating. As far as the mop goes, you have hot water mop washing plus mop lifting plus that Osmo turbo mopping. And again, Osmo is OZMO. And both the T20 and the X2 Omni have that all-in-one Omni station. That's where you have your clean water and your dirty water for the mop. And it basically is just the brains of the operation. It's your docking station as well. Lastly, we have the key features of the Yeedi Cube. Now the Yeedi Cube is all about the effective daily cleaning performance. With the Yeedi, we're going down to 4,300 PA of suction power. So we got less suction power here, but it still does the job. As far as mopping goes, you've got sonic mopping plus cold water mop washing plus mop lifting. And the Yeedi Cube also has an Omni station. Now it looks a little different than the T20 and the X2, but it has the same concept. Okay, so we've talked about some key features of the 3. Let's talk about the main differences between the 3. Starting with the navigation systems, the X2 uses dual laser LiDAR, the T20 uses what's called DTOF, and the Yeedi Cube uses vision and laser fusion technology for its navigation system. All right, now let's talk about that PA suction power. Now, the X2 Omni has 8,000, the T20 Omni has 6,000, and the Yeedi Cube has 4,300. Moving on to the auto mop wash. So again, this is the base station cleaning the mop so that it's clean as it tries to clean your floors. The X2 Omni and the T20 Omni both use hot water to wash the mop, and the Yeedi Cube uses cold water to wash the mop. Now let's talk about the mapping on initial use. For both the X2 Omni and the T20 Omni, you've got quick mapping. So you select quick mapping, it goes out before you actually clean anything, and it just maps your house or your apartment, figures out the rooms, figures out the furniture. Now in the Yeedi Cube, it does all that on its first actual cleaning use. So you just send it to clean your place and it maps as it goes. And then from there on, it creates that map. All three of these robot vacuums has voice control. Now the X2 Omni and the T20 Omni have the Yeeko voice assistant, which is Ecovacs voice assistant, which is built into each vacuum. The Yeedi Cube does not have that, but all of them have Google Assistant, ALEXA from good old Amazon, and Siri shortcuts. Lastly, a difference is the X2 Omni and the T20 Omni are both in the Ecovacs app, and the Yeedi Cube is actually in the Yeedi app. And again, Yeedi is just an offshoot brand of Ecovacs. All right, moving on to my overall buying recommendations. Who are these vacuums for? Now, the X2 Omni would be the top of the line with the most cutting edge features at $1,499. Now, for all these vacuums, I'm giving you full price. This is being filmed during the holiday season, so chances are you're going to find a deal within the next month or so. The T20 Omni is solid and high performing, but slightly more budget friendly at $1,099. And again, the Yeedi Cube is that entry level vacuum, still meets your daily cleaning needs, but a little lighter on the wallet at $699.99. Okay, let's wrap it up with some final thoughts. Now, after spending time with all three, testing all three, keep in mind that I did have the Dbot X2 Omni longer, bought that with my own money when it was first released, and then Ecovacs sent me the T20 and the Yeedi Cube a little later on. So not only did I have all three of them roaming around Voltage Studio for a while, which was interesting, but then I also enlisted the help of Delaney, my daughter, and Amy, her mom. And the reason I did that is because Delaney has an apartment with pets, cats, and a dog. I don't have pets here. And then Amy has an office that we went to that has concrete floors. And I just wanted some different environments. So again, this is not a full review. Let me know in the comments if you want a review of the T20 and the Yeedi Cube, but check out my video on the X2 Omni. That was a full review. But what I noticed, and the reason I'm keeping the X2 Omni, is a slight edge in navigation and also that square, slim design. I really like that. And the T20 was close. And at a cheaper price point, man, it's a heck of a vacuum. I'm telling you that right now. But I'm going to give that slight edge to the X2 Omni, so I'm going to keep that. And for their help, I'm going to give them the Yeedi Cube and the T20. So thanks, Delaney and Amy. Now, they all did great with pet hair. They all did great with cat litter and cat food and dog food. The concrete floor, it was fine. Now, the biggest difference that we all noticed was the mopping. And of course, the Yeedi Cube is $699.99. So of course, the Dbots are going to have the advantage there, and they did. So more advanced mopping features, and then the hot water compared to the cold water. But really at the price point, the Yeedi Cube is still a great option and definitely budget friendly. So we all had a great experience. I really have nothing to say. One tip I will tell people, and this is from my review of the X2 Omni, is they had some problems with the navigation at first. I highly recommend, if you have that, to just delete your map and remap it. I made those suggestions to a lot of those comments, and when they did that, then they had no problems. So sometimes when a vacuum's new, it's always learning, and this is for any robot vacuum, and remapping can help a lot. So that's just a pro tip there. So if you're having problems, just delete the map and try it again. With the X2 Omni and the T20, you can do that quick mapping, and with the Yeedi Cube, just reset it and start from scratch and have it go through that initial use first. All right, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I very much appreciate all of you being here, whether you're an old school subscriber that went through the thick and thin with me, or if you're new to the party, man, thank you for the support. I love having you here, and thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and love.